Hi, in this tutorial, we will discuss new and equally interesting concept related to C. It is about how C language handles decisions. Applications and systems that we use every day use decision making frequently. For example, to access this training program, you must have used your email ID and password to log in into the website. You can access your account only if you entered correct password. Otherwise, you get an error message. Here, the program decides to give you access only if you enter the correct password. Else, you are denied the access and requested to enter the correct password. In a similar manner, sometimes we need to check a condition before executing a statement in a C program. In such a case, we can use selection statements, also called decision-making statements. The selection statements allow us to execute a set of instructions depending upon a condition. If the condition evaluates to true, a set of instructions is executed. Otherwise, another set of instructions is executed. C supports two types of selection statements, the if statement and the switch statement. In addition, an operator called ternary operator is used as an alternative to if statements in certain circumstances. There are four types of if statements: independent if else, if else ladder, and nested if. In this topic, we will learn about if and if else statement. An if statement tests a particular condition. If the condition evaluates to true, a statement or set of statements is executed. Otherwise, the set of statements is ignored. The syntax of if statement is shown here. We can give a single statement or more than one statement in independent if construct depending upon a requirement. The statement or set of statements associated with the if statement is said to form the body of if statement. If the conditional expression evaluates to true, the body of the if is executed. Otherwise, it is ignored. We need to remember two important points about syntax of independent if statement. The first one is that we must enclose the conditional expression in the parentheses. The second one is that if more than one statements are associated with the if structure, then we must enclose these statements in braces. The flow of if construct can be illustrated with the help of a figure like this. It is clear from the figure that when conditional expression evaluates to true, then only the body of the if statement is executed, else the body of the if statement is ignored and rest of the code is executed. Now, let's understand the working of if independent if construct statement with the help of a sample code shown here. This code accepts two numbers from the user and then prints greater of the two. Here, two variables called num1 and num2 are declared to store the input numbers. The first if statement checks the expression num1 is greater than num2. If this expression evaluates to true, the statement following the expression, that is printf statement, is executed. Thus, num1 is greater is printed on the screen. However, if the expression num1 is greater than num2 evaluates to false, then the printf statement is ignored and the next if statement is executed. This if statement checks the expression num2 is greater than num1. If this expression evaluates to true, the statement following the expression, that is printf, is executed. Thus, a message num2 is greater is printed on the screen. However, if the expression num2 is greater than num1 evaluates to false, printf statement is ignored and the next if statement is executed. This if statement checks the expression num2 is equal to num1. If this expression evaluates to true, the statement following the expression, that is printf, is executed. Thus, a message given numbers are equal is printed on the screen. However, if the expression evaluates to false, rest of the code is executed. Let's write this code in the editor and execute it. Let's enter two numbers 3 and 5. It works. On the output screen, we get a message 5 is greater. We have understood that independent if statement allows us to execute a set of statements if a condition or expression evaluates to true. But what if we want to execute another set of instructions if the expression evaluates to false? The independent if statement does not help us in such a situation. But don't worry, C language provides another form of if, called if-else statement. This can help us in such a situation. Let's learn about if-else statement. The if-else statement allows us to execute one set of statements if the expression evaluates to true and another set of statements if the expression evaluates to false. The syntax of if-else statement is shown here. Here, if the conditional expression evaluates to true, statement 1 is executed. Otherwise, statement 2 is executed. Now, let's understand the working of if-else statement with the help of the sample code shown here. This code checks whether the given integer is greater than or equal to 0 or is less than 0. It takes the integer from the user and stores the integer in a variable called num. Here, the if-else statement checks if the integer is greater than or equal to 0. If this condition evaluates to true, then it prints the output as num is greater than or equal to 0. However, if this condition evaluates to false, then the program ignores the statement associated with the if block and executes the statement given in the else block. That is, it prints the output as num is less than 0. Let's write this code in the editor and execute it. Now let's enter 5. A message appears on the screen. 5 is greater than or equal to 0. Now let's enter -2. A message appears on the screen. -2 is less than 0. So our code is working fine. We have understood the operation of if-else construct. Now we can illustrate the operation of if-else construct with a figure like this. It is clear from the figure that when conditional expression evaluates to true, then the body of the if statement is executed. However, if the expression evaluates to false, the body of the else statement is executed. In this tutorial, we learned about the independent if and if-else statements. In the next tutorial, we will learn about the other two types of if statements, that is if-else ladder and the nested if statements.